Hello everybody, Connor here with the team for the very first boss rush. I am bringing two teams. First one is Lightning, Immediatalian, and Kieran, and just so you don't have to skip to like the halfway point, the next one is Dark Knight, Cecil, Kais, and Charlotta. Alright, hopefully I can upload this in the first place since I'm guessing this one will take longer than usual. But on the bright side, I had a somewhat easy time going through this, so hopefully I won't have to take too many attempts. Yeah, so first off, the name of the game, since I brought Immediatalian to the team, is basically just don't let either of these bosses really get turns. They're just kinda enabling Lightning just to go crazy. And also this is kinda interesting since we don't really care about free skills all too much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that going right off the bat. So I'm gonna use Army of One now. Now let me try and keep track of the turns. So counting the summon phase, since I'm not planning on using the burst, I can use one of her LDs every 14 turns. So at around turn 36 is when I can use another one. Yeah, and I've done this enough times to know that I need to use another crystal idol. I gotta use 2 on this wave. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the ones off to the side since they probably have less defense than the one in the middle. Turn 37, so I'm gonna do a Flourish of Steel, then use her LD on her next turn. Honestly, I think I can just send this right down the middle. Okay, how much is her EX filled up? Yeah, it looks like I'm doing the standard rotation with her LD. At least the ideal one, because you want to start that up in Flourish of Steel. Oh, launch. Well, it would have been nice if it was Kieran doing this, but oh well. And speaking of Kieran getting his 3rd turn ever, although 20 actions have been taken, I'm going to do another one of these. Lightning's just going to keep doing her thing. Gotta remember that Flourish of Steel is running a teensy bit low. Let me think. This is kind of tricky, because those things' attacks are pretty strong. Alright, bit of a Hail Mary here, but please, Kieran? Okay, good. Oh wait, turn 36 I did it last time, so turn 22. That is the next LD. You know, I don't think it matters if I do it 1 turn off. I'll just do it now. And the last one is whenever, but if I want to space it out, it's when I'm going to have 14 turns left, so at the very least, if I don't summon when that is at 8 turns. Amy, what do you got? Right, I think I'm just going to open up with Ultima on the next wave. Speaking of opening up, I'm going to use this, since I gotta rip off that band-aid sometime. Alright, I guess I'm gonna let them take a single turn. That won't be too bad. Now I gotta use a bash. 12 turns left. Okay, I kind of want to space this out a little bit carefully because I got plans with Kieran. And I guess it starts with delaying B. Okay. Hopefully this is worth it. Okay, Amy's gonna use their last crystal idol now. Okay, yeah, I'll say it's worth it. That was... Yeah, that was pretty good. I think that was worth the call. Speaking of being worth turns, I guess. I only got 7 of them left. Gotta use this, because it's just simply the better skill to use compared to anything else she has. Alright, they're pretty even. The goal here is if I can bring them to at least 50% each, I will call this a success. Okay, it looks like this is going to be a success. Especially with an army of 1 on deck. Yeah, I don't care about Kieran's EX. Four turns left. A is below the threshold. One more army of 1 should bring B below there. Okay, well I would have liked it to delete 1 more turn. I'll say this is acceptable. And now I genuinely don't know what would be better for Kieran. To use his last LD or Holy... I'm assuming it's this since it has 2 dumps. 30. If it does more than 70k, nope. Oh, that was worse than Holy Roar Strike, actually. Alright, they did their job very well. So here's the next team, just again. Yeah, normally I try to avoid using synergy, but I had a pity Cecil here, so I feel slightly more obligated to use him. I mean, not that I don't like using him, it's just I normally try not to use synergy, but again, in this case, I feel like it's warranted. And if you're wondering why I didn't bring Pandemonium, it's simply because it's kind of redundant with like 40% HP damage up. Not to mention that Kais is like a walking Pandemonium. Like, yeah, this would have been overkill, so I figured I might as well at least bring something that actually has an effect that the team can use. And so here I am, with Diablos. That at least improves Cecil's damage. Okay, I might as well use a C65 so we can get a better launch. Yeah, that's pretty glorious right there. Alright, how close is he? Not at all. Not the best launch, but I'm gonna have Charlotte trigger this one. Actually, looking at this, it really was a mistake to let them get a turn. Nope, never mind. Actually, this team will kill them before they get a turn. Alright, let me just get this last bit of insurance in there. Because launching off of a single target crystal generation is pretty good. Although Cecil won't be in there, unfortunately. I did not keep track of the turn count at all. So let's see where it's at. I want it to be at least above 30. 37, okay. Looks like I did pretty well there. And by pretty well, I mean very well, actually. Is HP damage up still? Yes, it is. Alright, honestly, it's fine that she's taking up a couple free turns. It's gonna be worth it in the end. Alright, let me just do one thing real quick. Yeah, that shouldn't be falling off that thing anytime soon, so... Yeah, I don't want him running out of Valiant Blows anytime soon. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Yeah, this is definitely getting over 400k damage. Actually, it might be encroaching 500,000. Okay, by 500,000 I mean 600k. Yeah, I just want to keep Charlotta safe. I guess I'll finally use a darkness, since that is part of his skill set. And I think that's the last turn that thing's gonna get. "22 turns, and I still got a summon, that's pretty good. Gonna do that. Also, it's fine that the orb is getting low because it resets once it revives itself. Ooh, one more Valiant Blow. Let me see here. Okay, come on, Charlotta. Well, nobody died, actually. That's all I really cared about. Alright, so if he has his delay ready, that'd be ideal right now. It is not the ideal, unfortunately. Honestly, I think I'm just going to cut out the middleman and just pass to Charlotta right now. Alright, let's shoot for another 600,000. Alright, next is this is gonna go to Cecil. He's gonna launch on his LD, following up with a Valiant Blow, I think. Although, what is that about to run out on him? Light Within Darkness. Does that affect his kit? I'll assume not. All it said was regen. Alright, do that. Gonna launch on his EX next turn. Oh wait, I only got one of these left. And I know how I want to finish this fight already. Alright. Actually, in hindsight, I don't think this will do it. But it'll come pretty dang close to doing it. Yeah, pretty dang close was right. Alright. Huh. Gotta say, I do like this format of boss rushes, like, definitely. I really do think it is pretty cool that you can basically swap out entire teams and just have them deal with certain requirements. So I do think that this one is a pretty good event. Yeah, and that does it for this event. If I can even upload this in the first place, since again, probably taking up a lot of space. So I'll see you in the next event, whatever that'll be.